Welcome back, viewers. Days ahead of the winter session of the Parliament when the Waqf Amendment Bill will be taken up, a startling allegation of land grab has come to light from Karnataka. A congregation of farmers from Vijayapura alleged that Waqf claimed their properties and farmlands. Farmers basically said that they have received eviction notices from Tehsildar designating their land as quote-unquote Dargah of Shah Aminuddin. They have been running from pillar to post trying to save their home. They claim that the Dargah hasn't existed for centuries and that their families have owned this particular piece of land for generations. The delegation of farmers met the BJP MP Tejasvi Surya and they registered their complaint that the Waqf board was claiming more than 15,000 acres of land in their district. Listen in.
सर बोला था डायरेक्टली मेरे को मिलो, मैं तो दिल्ली से आ रहा हूँ, मैंने ऑफिस को मेरे जेने का ऑफिस है, मैं इधर आके मिलो, आके हम सब कुछ किधर किधर क्या हुआ है ना, सब मेरे को डॉक्यूमेंट्स दो, मैं तुम्हारे तरफ से हाईकोर्ट जा रहा हूँ, मैंने सबको प्रॉब्लम है, मेरा प्रॉब्लम है कि सर क्या अभी है क्षेत्र में 15,000 एकड़ बोल रहे हैं, बीजापुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट में 15,000 एकड़ वक्त प्रॉपर्टी बोल रहे हो। एक हमारा छोटा सा गाँव है मनवाड़ा करके, एक ही गाँव में 1200 एकड़ बोल रहे हैं।
And BJP has alleged that for vote bank politics and minority appeasement, the Congress government has empowered the Waqf board with unbridled power. Tejasvi Surya said that the land was registered in Waqf's name without any notice given to the farmers.
Tejasvi Surya, I want to ask you, what is the premise of this latest controversy over the Waqf board notices that have gone off to farmers reclaiming 1,500 acres of land in the district Vijayapura? I want to ask you, is this once again polarization by the BJP as the Congress is calling it?
Navika ji, first of all, thank you so much for having me on your show today, because this is a very important matter and it is so vital that the farmers of the state, the farmers of Vijayapura district need a voice to be heard, and you are giving a platform for this. Crux of the issue, Navika ji, the farmers in Vijayapura district met me, submitted voluminous documents, all pertaining to their land records, all pertaining to their agricultural lands. They have ownership. They have been in possession of the land, have been tilling the land from more than 6 to 7 generations. Starting from 1910, 1920, the mutation register, the pani, the title deeds, everything is in their names. All of a sudden, the Waqf board, over the last 20, 30 days, has issued notices. In just one village, 1,500 acres has now been claimed. And in all of Vijayapura district, about 15,000 plus acres has been claimed by Waqf board. And over the last 2-3 weeks, the Minority Affairs Minister in Karnataka, Mr. Zamir Ahmad Khan, has conducted a series of meetings in all districts and has instructed the deputy commissioners to forthwith register the Waqf properties, lands claimed by Waqf, and make the mutation changes as per those claims. And today, the farmers brought
what's the evidence?
Mutation registers.
What's the evidence that you have that such instructions have been given by the Minority Affairs Minister?
His speech is all over the media. Every news channel has covered it. I will send the speech to you. There are large congregations in which, along with Muslim leaders, deputy commissioners are seated, and the minister is giving them directions. And right after the directions are given, today, the farmers come to me with tons of documents where they're next to their survey numbers, the mutation has changed. And as per the directions of the DC, this is what the mutation change says. As per the directions of the DC, the title has been changed. The mutation register now says that Waqf board, the land belongs to Waqf board. And the farmers have been cultivating this land. There are mortgages, the loans that they have taken on this land. Banks have given loans on these things. Agriculture department has given subsidies based on these lands. And
but the legal advisor, the Congress state government's legal advisor, Mr. Ponanna, has said that Tejasvi Surya ji is a lawyer and there is a proper way to register Waqf land. No one can do it randomly. He is just making these allegations for the bipole elections. There won't be any documents backing those claims. People should not fall prey to these allegations. How do you respond to that?
I request you to please send your reporters on the ground. Do not wait for what I am saying. Do not go by what Ponnanna is saying or anybody is saying. Send your reporters to Vijayapura. More than 15,000 acres of land is being claimed. Farmers will give you documentation. They will provide you from all the survey numbers, the mutation registers, the panis. They have collected documents going as far back as 1910.
In fact, viewers, we have a breaking news coming in. The war of words, the row over the issue is exploding. The Congress's minority leaders have filed a complaint. That's the latest we are getting to know. This particular complaint has reportedly been filed against the BJP leaders, and they are claiming that the BJP is trying to provoke the people. So that's the latest news coming in. There's a row over this so-called quote-unquote, the Waqf allegations against the Waqf is exploding. A complaint has been filed against BJP leaders, and the Congress leaders have basically filed a complaint. But we have more news coming in, and that's about the war of words, which is continuing, viewers. All right, let's take a look at that big news which is coming in. It's Rajiv Chandrasekhar, viewers, who has now hit back. And Rajiv Chandrasekhar has hit out, and he has basically claimed that the Congress is indulging in appeasement politics. So that's the latest which is coming in. A complaint has been filed against BJP leaders. First of all, that's the big news coming in at the moment. And in that complaint, what we know at the moment, viewers, is that that complaint basically says that BJP somehow is trying to provoke the people. BJP, on the other hand, as we are telling you what Rajiv Chandrasekhar had to say, he is basically saying that it's not us, it's the Congress which is indulging in appeasement politics. He has said that not one more inch, not one more square foot, no more quote-unquote, and I'm quoting him verbatim, of this creeping unaccountable land grab that has been given quote-unquote as hafta to corrupt Waqf-backed officials. So that's the latest update coming in. We have, of course, the latest breaking news coming in on the Congress party, which is that they have filed a complaint. The war of words, as we were telling you, viewers, is escalating at the moment. So this is what we were speaking of, a former Union Minister Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who has hit out. So on one hand, you have the Congress leaders who have filed a complaint. On the other, you have Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who has hit out and said that they are indulging in appeasement politics. What Rajiv Chandrasekhar basically said, and I quote that, okay, Deepak is continuing to be with us on the phone line. Deepak, we had two back-to-back breaking news coming in. If you could, give us some perspective into both. One, Congress leaders seem to have filed a complaint, and on the other hand, the war of words escalating. Rajiv Chandrasekhar has hit out at the Congress, and he has made some serious allegation. Take us through exactly what he had to say and the war of words over the same.
Well, we've seen multiple BJP leaders over the course of the last week who've been alleging that, especially in Vijayapura in Karnataka, this is the northern part of Karnataka, they have been saying that there have been rampant notices that have been issued to the farmers taking claim to their land that they've been tilling and cultivating for decades now. As far as this particular post by Rajiv Chandrasekhar is concerned, he says that not 1 inch more, not 1 square foot more, and no more of this creeping unaccountable land grab, he says. And he also goes on to say that that is then given as hafta to corrupt Waqf-backed politicians is his charge. So with this kind of a charge coming in, whether there will be another strong response from the Congress party in this regard, that remains to be seen. We are expecting the Minister for Waqf, Mr. Zamir Ahmad, of course, to speak on the matter in a short while from now. We'll have to see the kind of rebuttal that comes in, considering the fact that, like you said, in Mangaluru, there was a delegation that met the commissioner and said that the BJP is raking up this issue with one sole reason, that is to create disturbance in the society.
All right, Deepak, why don't you stay with us? We have reactions also coming in. Let's listen in.
See, Tejasvi Surya is a lawyer. He should not be speaking like this. There is an act which governs how the property becomes a Waqf property. There is a process provided under the Waqf Act. It's a legal process. No such thing has happened. The way he is projecting it. Every time there is some kind of electoral or elections, they come up with these kind of divisive statements. What is his intention? The intention is to say that the government is appeasing the minorities, the Muslims, thereby creating a division for the forthcoming by-election. It's the sole purpose. Nothing will be backed by documents.
Sir, today Tejasvi Surya held a press conference and said that some of the farmers from Vijayapura are saying that their lands are being taken away, saying that it's a Waqf land. He's also asked.
He's also saying that the Congress want to convert India into a Pakistan or what, or a state government, how it is running.
Who made the statement?
Tejasvi Surya, sir.
Tejasvi Surya, I don't want to comment about that fellow.
But sir, he's attacking your government, sir.
All right, the war of words escalating. We'll keep an eye on this big story through the course of the day. As of now, slipping into a short commercial break.